Abbass Ibn Firnass was a man ahead of his time, a visionary whose ideas transcended the era he lived in. He lived over 1,000 years ago, during a period when the world was still discovering the vast potential of human ingenuity. But he dared to dream of flight, envisioning a future where humans could soar through the skies like birds. Born in what is now Spain, he was a true polymath, a person whose knowledge spanned a wide range of subjects. Firnass studied many subjects. These included mathematics, astronomy and engineering, fields that were crucial for the advancement of science and technology. He was also a gifted inventor, constantly seeking to create and innovate. He is credited with creating many new things, each invention a testament to his brilliance and creativity. One of his most famous inventions was a water clock, a device that showcased his understanding of mechanics and timekeeping. This clock was incredibly accurate for its time, demonstrating his ability to blend art with science. Firnass was driven by curiosity, a relentless desire to learn and discover. He wanted to understand the world around him, to unlock its mysteries and harness its potential. More than that, he wanted to push the boundaries of what was possible, inspiring future generations to dream big and reach for the stars. From a young age, Firnass was fascinated by the natural world. His curiosity knew no bounds, and he was always eager to learn more about the environment around him. He spent hours observing birds, captivated by their grace and agility. The way they maneuvered through the air with such ease intrigued him deeply. He studied how they flew, meticulously noting the movement of their wings and the patterns they followed. This was not just a hobby, it was a passion that drove him to understand the mechanics of flight. He was captivated by their ability to soar through the air, seemingly defying gravity. This fascination with flight would become a lifelong pursuit. This fascination led him to experiment with different materials and designs. He began to sketch out ideas and build prototypes, always seeking to replicate the flight of birds. He wanted to create something that would allow humans to fly. His early attempts were rudimentary, but they laid the groundwork for more sophisticated designs. Firnass was a pioneer in the field of aeronautics. His innovative spirit and relentless pursuit of knowledge set him apart from his contemporaries. He built gliders based on his observations of birds. These gliders were among the first attempts at human flight, showcasing his ingenuity and determination. One of his inventions was a device with two wings. This design was inspired by the structure of bird wings, aiming to mimic their flight capabilities. This device resembled a large bird costume. It was an ambitious attempt to bridge the gap between human and avian flight. It was made of silk and feathers, materials chosen for their lightness and strength. Firnass believed that these materials would help achieve the lift needed for flight. People looked up to him as a leading mind in science. His peers admired his dedication and the breadth of his knowledge. Firnass's inventions were not limited to flight. He was a polymath, contributing to various fields of science and technology. He also made significant contributions to other fields, including astronomy, engineering, and medicine. His work was ahead of its time, influencing future generations of scientists. He developed techniques for glass manufacturing, creating some of the earliest known lenses. These innovations had a lasting impact on the field of optics. He even created a complex system of celestial spheres. These devices were used to model the movements of celestial bodies, aiding in the study of astronomy. These spheres were used to track the movements of stars and planets. Firnass's work in this area helped lay the foundation for modern astronomical studies. In 852 AD, Firnass decided to test his most ambitious invention yet, a flying machine. He gathered a large crowd in Cordoba, Spain. He wanted everyone to witness his attempt to fly. With his invention of wood and silk, Firnass climbed a tall tower. He then launched himself into the air. The crowd watched in astonishment as Firnass glided for a short distance. He had done it. He was flying. However, the landing was rough. Firnass had not figured out how to land safely. He injured himself when he returned to the ground. Though his flight was short-lived and his landing rough, Abbass Ibn Firnass made history. His daring attempt to soar through the skies marked a significant milestone in the annals of aviation. Despite the challenges he faced, his courage and determination were unparalleled. He was the first person to successfully design and pilot a gliding device. His innovative approach and meticulous design laid the groundwork for future advancements in aviation technology. His attempt inspired others to pursue the dream of flight. Many inventors and scholars drew inspiration from his pioneering efforts, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible. Even though he is not as well known as the Wright brothers, his contributions to aviation are undeniable. His legacy lives on in the annals of history, reminding us of the importance of perseverance and innovation. He proved that flight was possible. His successful gliding attempt demonstrated that human flight was not just a dream, but a tangible reality that could be achieved with the right knowledge and effort. He paved the way for future inventors and aviators. His groundbreaking work served as a foundation for subsequent innovations in the field of aviation, influencing generations of inventors. Firnass's story is a testament to the power of human ingenuity. His relentless pursuit of knowledge and his fearless experimentation embody the spirit of innovation that drives humanity forward. It reminds us that even the seemingly impossible can be achieved with enough curiosity, creativity, and courage. His legacy continues to inspire us to dream big,